Hey guys, Ronnie here from Early Bird Farms SC, and today it's winter time. It's time to do our pruning on our fruit trees. We're out here in the orchard. We're going to show you how we do it. Y'all stick around. So as you can see, we've experienced some more growth on these trees. We did a summer pruning on these trees, and they've still grown quite a bit. We got to come out here and take out some of these limbs. This is a pear tree. This is pear trees are pruned to a central leader, whereas a plum or a peach tree is what they call an open top pruning style. And as you can see, our central leader has a little bit of a bow on it, so I'm trying to get that straightened out. But we're gonna come in here and take out some of these limbs that are a little bit too tight. Like this one right here is a little bit too tight in here, and anything that we don't think is some of these ones that have a lot of long length, we want them to get some girth on them like this instead of being real whippy. But at the same time, we're going to save some of these pieces of wood, what we call scions, and we may order us some root stock to try to graft some of these, and we'll plant these back in the woods for wildlife. We'll also have to take the water sprouts out, which are the ones that are growing from the root stock on here. This is a grafted tree. So you can see where I was pruned in the summer, those limbs are laying on the ground. So what we don't save, we'll put right back there. Alright, so we finished up this project out here, trimming up our fruit trees. This is what we got left as far as scions. We have 2 different bundles of pear, and we only got 1 bundle of apple tree. And it seems like one of my apple tree has these white spots all over it. It looks like some kind of a bug. So I'm gonna have to do some research and figure that out. You're supposed to be spraying these trees with a fungicide and some type of copper spray, or maybe that's the same type of spray, and neem's oil. You're supposed to do this before they break dormancy, so that's something that I need to do. I was trying to get by without having to do that, but one thing I will note is one of my apple trees, I know this is an issue that if you pile too much mulch up, your roots can come up to the top, and I did notice one of my apple trees has done that. So I'm gonna try to start spreading that out a little bit more. I don't pile it up around the trunk, but I do know that can be an issue, so we'll try to spread that out some where it's a thinner layer going forward. So just keep that in mind if you're growing fruit trees. I'm trying to decide. I do have another apple tree coming, a pink lady. I have a persimmon tree coming that is a Asian persimmon. I think it's called gyro or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it quite yet, but it's a non-astringent Asian Japanese type tree. It's not a fuyu though, but I'm gonna plant it out here somewhere. And then I also have blackberries, some muscadines coming, and some blueberries. I hadn't decided if I'm gonna put these up here in this front area right here or over there on the other side. One reason why I want to put them over here in this area is just so everything is kind of together, and then eventually when I get my garden over here, everything will be kind of together. And if I fence all this in, it'll be cheaper to fence this in versus fencing this and something over there. Plus it'll all be contained. One of the reasons why I do not want to put it here is because I don't want to block my view down to the swamp. I like to watch the ducks fly in the evenings, and I like to be able to see the lower part of the pasture there. So that's a couple of things that I'm debating on going forward. In the meantime, I gotta go clean out the chestnut trees. I'm gonna take the tubes off, clean the leaves out of it, and if there's any limbs growing, I'm gonna snap those back. So I want the first limb to come out at the top of the tube. So that's what I'm gonna work on next. So we'll see you next time on Early Bird Farms SC. It's winter time, not a lot going on, so hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Early Bird Farms SC, where the SC stands for South Carolina.